Hello, we're going to do some quick and simple wick testing today. This is the easiest way to do wick testing. This is for a regular cotton wick candle that I'm going to wick. See, I just poured the wax, didn't put a wick in. I got a skewer. I take the skewer, I poke a hole in the center. Now this is only done for wick testing. This is not how I would wick a regular candle at all. This is just for me testing the hot throw of the candle. So I have two different size wicks here to show you. I'm going to start with the larger wick. You can start in any direction you want. If you need to make the hole a little bigger, just keep your skewer. No big deal. But I am going to cut off a little piece of wick and I'm going to place it in that hole. That's it. Simple as that. I am going to light it. I usually let mine burn for at least an hour or so just to get a sense of the fragrance that I'm getting from that wick. If I feel like I need to wick up or wick down, then I can do so just by simply pulling out the wick. This is an easy way to just test your candles and make sure that your wick is working properly, but not wasting 3 candles at a time or 4 candles at a time. So I just blew it out. We're going to let the wick cool for a second. I'm going to get the smaller wick. Just cut off the same size little piece. I am going to simply pull out the old wick. I had to wet my fingers because it's still smoking, so. All right, pull out the old wick, insert the new wick. 1 candle for testing each fragrance. Let it burn another hour or so, see how if you like that fragrance. This is only for testing fragrances. Now we're going to show you what it is to do a wooden wick candle. They're even simpler because you can wick all your candles and actually just pull the wick out and slide the wick back into the wick sustainer. So here's some wooden wick candles that I had burnt. I hadn't burnt these long, about a half an hour. I knew this wick didn't work. It was way too tiny for the vessel. I knew I had to go up at least 2 sizes, which I did. Just take it, slip it back in the hole. Wait until I feel it click into the wick sustainer. See, just clicked. So I know the wick is in there. It is secure. Now, like I said, I only do this with wick testing. Same situation here. I wiggled the wick side to side just to create a little bigger hole because I'm putting in a bigger wick. Now, you can choose to work backwards or forwards, whichever way you want. Some people choose to do backwards because they can just slide the wick right in. They don't have to do the wiggle part. For me, it really doesn't matter. I'm just upping this wick. I think this wick was up by 1 size. Slide it back in, click it into the sustainer. You can feel it click into the sustainer, so it will hold it in place. Same with this one. This wick was way too small. Pull out the wick. Put a wick back in. It's just that simple. Don't waste a bunch of jars or tins or whatever you use for your candles, whatever vessel you use for your candles. Do not waste money on those items. Reusing jars and testing 3 separate wicks at the same exact time. It's not necessary. Do one, pull it out, test another. Like I said, with the cotton wick, just pour your wax into the tin. Don't even put a wick in it. Use the skewer to place the hole. Simple and easy. Done. Please like and subscribe.